Hey there, wonderful teachers. In this video, what I'm going to do is give you a quick look around something called rockoutloud.live. Rockout Live. So this is a video call software that has been developed by someone in the music teaching industry to try and solve our problems with the Zoom audio. So what he's trying to do is to really prioritize the audio quality over the video quality through a stream, right? So if the internet is lagging, he's going to drop out the video more than the audio, which is what we want, and he's not compressing the audio on either end like Zoom is. So it's an attempt to improve the audio quality, which I know what we all feel is very, very welcome. What I'm going to do in this video is just show you a little bit of a test I did with a test student using rockout.live. I used the free account because I know that's how many of you are going to test it, so I didn't sign up for the premium account. I might consider that down the track, but for right now there's a few things missing that I would love to see added before actually switching my whole studio over. So this is very much my thought process as I'm looking through this myself. I hope that you find it useful though to get my insights on what I'm thinking about the platform so far. I definitely think it has potential and it could be really interesting. So what you're going to see in the test call, the first thing I'm going to go through is something to do with the cameras that isn't relevant for everyone. However, it is a problem for me, and so I wanted to highlight that in case it is for any of you. So we're going to look at why I can't use, the way I can't use my current camera setup, which is this one right here. This one comes through to my computer through Ecamm, and that's how Ecamm Live is the software I use as my normal camera in Zoom lessons, and it connects fine to Zoom. However, I did find that when I connected it to Rockout Live, the video was jumping all over the place and I couldn't use it. Now that's not a deal breaker for most people, but if you are using something like Ecamm Live or Manycam, some kind of virtual camera setup like that to have side-by-side screen views and stuff, that might be a deal breaker for you, so I show you that first, as well as how to switch between different cameras. Something else you'll see to do with the cameras later in the video is that I demonstrate something for my test student to play, and my keyboard camera is backwards. Again, I was trying to do this with fresh eyes, just not looking into the details, not contacting support, but just saying, okay, if I jumped in to use this and my student does too, what issues would we come across that we might need to resolve, right? So that's the goal with this video. And so I didn't immediately, I did click around a little bit by myself and try and find an issue for my flipped overhead camera for my piano. However, I didn't find one immediately, so I went with showing it like that so that you can see what the problem is there. There might be a solution to that. I'm sure Mike or someone from their team might be able to shine a light on it for me later, but I wanted to show you some of the initial issues in this video. So what you're going to hear is not the full audio quality of Rockout Live, although I will say that from what I heard from my investigations, what you're going to hear is my audio on my end recorded into my microphone, okay? So you're hearing the same thing as you're hearing right now, recorded into my microphone. So when you hear my test student, that is going to be coming from the speakers into my microphone. So it is too soft, and that's not Rockout Live's problem, that's just the way I recorded it, so do be cognizant of that. However, I can assure you the audio is significantly better than Zoom. It was a substantial difference. Last little note about how we did the test and the reason I didn't record the audio on that end so that you could hear the actual audio that was coming through is because we did it computer for me and iPad for my test student, okay? I did that on purpose because a lot of my students have iPads and I know that's likely to be a bit of an issue or more of an issue, and it's not going to be as powerful as the desktop version which runs through Google Chrome. Okay, so we did that on purpose so that we could see what works and is intuitive on the iPad app and what isn't. Some of the things that weren't were the PDF showing up, so you'll see me put in a PDF at one point in the video. That didn't automatically pop up on my student's screen or anything, and he couldn't instinctively find it. I did go over there and I found it myself, but you kind of had to download it. So that's not super intuitive. It looks great on desktop, but if you have a lot of students using iPads, that feature might not be super convenient. So we switched over to screen share and that worked very well. I did have to exit full screen mode to make that work. So if you see me tweaking around with settings, that's why I'm doing that. To make the screen share work, I couldn't be in full screen. It didn't show me the full selection of applications if I was in full screen mode. Okay? Again, not a huge deal on that one. And the other note is just who my test student was. So this is not a real piano student. I got my husband to test this out. We're still not having in-person lessons or anything like that. And I wanted to test this out. So he is sitting at my piano. And I am in my office where I do my online teaching with my digital piano. Okay, so he's going to play through a few things, but he's not a pianist at all. And we joke about that a little bit, just to have some fun. Like I said, you can't hear him super clearly, but that's just to do with the way I recorded it. So hopefully it gives you a sense of how Rock Out Loud works. And maybe future developments, we'll do another video to follow up on stuff like that. Okay, so here we are in the room. There's going to be a bit of a delay here. Perhaps please excuse that. But what we've discovered here is that we can't use Ecamm Live. Now that's pretty rare for teachers to be using that like I am, but if you are, just note that it's not going to work. It's not working with virtual cameras, it seems, at the moment. However, you can switch your camera here between the different videos that you have set up. So if you've multiple cameras, you can switch it right down here. But if it doesn't work with virtual cameras, it's not going to work with things like Manycam or Ecamm Live, as far as I'm aware. Hopefully there's something that will fix that soon. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to invite our students. So we've sent them the link, and then we're going to get that set up on their end and show you both sides of the call. Hello? Hi. Okay, hi. So we need to test the talking part as well, the audio. So can you tell me what you had for breakfast today?
Breakfast, salted fried chicken salad.
Okay, beautiful. And how did your piano practice go this week?
Didn't play any piano.
Okay, we're going to play some now. So can you test out a few notes for us? Yeah, try to play a few. Okay, I'm going to switch over my camera and I'll show you something and you try to play it back to me. Okay, I want you to try sliding up the piano. So can you just slide on the black keys? Once more? Okay, try putting down the pedal on the right, and do the same thing. Good. Can you now play all the white keys going up the piano? Fantastic. And try the white keys coming down? No, the other way. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm going to try one more thing. Okay, can you tell me if you can see something now?
Yeah, you can see a picture.
And you're seeing the notes, yeah?
Yeah.
Does it look clear to you?
Yeah, very quick.
Yeah, it went very quick. Yeah. But it looks clear, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Last thing. Did you see a message on your screen or not?
No message.
Okay. I think you'd have to go into it then. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm coming to
Bye.
close it now. Bye. Right, I hope you enjoyed that quick taste of Rock Out Loud. I'm not affiliated to the company in any way. I hadn't used it before, so it was just a first taste to see how it works, see some of the issues that we might come across if we start to use this. The audio is a huge improvement, and if I can get those things ironed out, if I start to get Ecamm working with it, I might just switch over. The only hesitation I have is about the different devices as well. So Ecamm Live working with it, and the device is working a little bit better with it, like that it's a little bit more intuitive on iPad and perhaps working on Android. And I think it might be a future solution. We'll keep an eye on it, we'll watch the space. If it looks like it's already a great solution to you, I hope you'll try it out. You can set up that free account, and the paid account isn't very expensive at all. It's $10 a month at the moment, so really handy one to test out and see how it works for you. Let me know if you have any questions below.